Hi YouTube, this is Samuel again with one more Forex video, and today I'd like to talk about proportional lot size in your account a little bit. So for example, today I have this $100,000 account, but bear with me, that's not a quote-unquote real $100,000 because that's a prop firm. So I don't know if you know how prop firm works, but basically they tell you that you have, you pay to have the right to use a capital, but that's not 100% of the capital. Basically they block 90% of the net worth or the capital, the money that you have available, and you can only use 10% of it to generate profit. So in this case, this account is $100,000, but I can only use 10,000. Okay, so just bear with me with that. And this account is negative 95. It's at 95,344. Okay, so when I started trading this account, I already had a deficit, so it wasn't me that lost the money. And I'm gonna just use this account as an example. Okay, so just so you know of what I'm talking about. And yes, so let's go ahead and start talking about the topic of the video. So proportional lot size is like I explained in the previous video, is the amount of margin level that you have and how safe do you want to be in your trades, or how risky do you want to be. And remember that risk reward, they go together. So the more profit you're willing to, or the more profit that you want to get, and the faster profit, the higher the probabilities, the higher the risk, pretty much. The higher probabilities that you can lose all of your money as well. So you need to understand that they go together. You cannot separate them both. They're always going to be together. If you want to make more money faster, then directly speaking, you're also risking your account to go into blow up. You could literally blow up your account so much faster as well. Okay, so there needs to be a balance, and that's literally what proportional lot size is. So with the right proportional lot size, we try to kind of control the amount of leverage of the account, and how much are we gonna risk, a certain risk. How much are we gonna risk as a risk? Oh my god, that was stupid. How much are you gonna risk a certain trade, and how much is it worth it risking a certain trade, and so on and so forth. So it's a little complicated, but we're gonna keep on going. So for example, this account right here, like I explained, it has a margin level of 38,000%, but that's not the real thing here, because you have to cut off the $90,000 available in this account. So I want you thinking with me like this account is only a $5,000 account, because I literally made a proportional lot size of this account to $5,000, because again, in the beginning of the video, I explained to you what prop firms are, and they sell you this idea that you have a 100,000 grand account, but you don't really have it. You only have the percentage that they allow you. So we're gonna use 5,000 because we already started with a 5,000 deficit. Okay, I don't know if you're understanding what I'm trying to say, but that's kind of what it is. So I'm only saying that because that's not the real margin level. The real margin level is literally 38,000 divided by 10. So 38,000. 38,219 divided by 10. So literally what we have here is, in reality, is 3,821 of margin level, which is ideal, and it's way higher than what we should be worried about. Ideally, I think in an account for let's say maybe 1 to 200 or 1 to 500, ideally you want to be working at a leverage, at a margin level at higher than 1,000, for example, or 1,500. So 1,500 or anything above it, you're pretty safe. So anything below 1,500 or 1,000, or maybe 900, 800, you should really start considering. You should really start becoming more cautious, because you could blow your account, or you could maybe be stuck in a hedging position. And again, the less the margin level, the tighter you get, the harder it is for you to leave a trade and continue to operate. So you need to literally be careful with this. And also there's the stop out which you should consider as well, because some of these brokers, they would literally stop you out at 100% of margin level. Some brokers a little less, so maybe 50%. But again, if you're operating at 100% of margin level, then that's really risky, okay, depending on what your account level is and your account leverage is. So 3,821% is ideal. And if you can fluctuate between that, and you can control, like I said, 2,000, 1,500, then it goes back to 3,000. And if you can find the balance in between that, and you can maintain the margin level, you have a higher probability and chance of surviving in the market. And it's all about that. We're not even trying to make more money anymore. Of course, we're trying to make money as well, because that's what Forex is about, but we're also trying to survive during the crisis, during the the crazy news that happens in these currencies, when a president says something, when some crazy move happens in the market, and you should have margin level in case an order goes against you, so you wouldn't blow up your account. So it's all about maintaining your account safe and not blowing up it, so you can last for the long run, because it's all about the long run, okay? And that's what we're gonna do. And there's also another thing, which is the more trades you open, the more you would be risking the margin. So you have to be careful with this, okay? Not just the amount of lot size that you enter within a trade, but also the amount of trades that you're opening in an account that's gonna eat up your margin level. Okay, so be careful with that. And with that being said, I hope you liked the video. Okay, we're gonna be covering up more stuff about Forex in this YouTube channel, and everything about making money with the internet. This channel is actually an entrepreneur channel. We're gonna be talking about many ways of making money online, and Forex is one of them, and it's really good if you know what you're doing. And there'll be other stuff as well. So if you're interested in making money online, how to become a digital entrepreneur or stuff like that, stick around with me, because we're going to be talking about all of these things, and I hope I can help you in some way. Okay, and just bear with me, guys. That's not my native language, so sometimes I stutter, sometimes I may not sound as clear as I want, but I'm working so hard to make it as clear as possible so you can understand. And I'm also training my English every day just to make it easier for you to understand. Okay, so I hope you like it. I hope you like this channel. Please subscribe. I already repeated that. So I see you on the next one. And yeah, have a good one. Bye. Let's trade Forex.